So one really interesting scene is the hunting scene, and I suppose the important thing here is glamour. It's meant to be Carthage is a glamorous city. It's a glamorous culture, maybe kind of un-Roman in that way. Everyone gets dressed up to go out hunting. At line 137, we have Dido dressed up in a Punic cloak with an embroidered border, so she's kind of beautiful and glamorous, and she's got a gold quiver, a gold ornament for her hair, and a gold clasp for her cloak. And that gold looks in two different directions. On the one hand, it says this is a luxurious, perhaps not very Roman culture. Horace, Virgil's friend and contemporary, the great poet, says you're better off leaving gold in the ground, and here we have gold being flashed around quite a bit. It also suggests that she's a sort of divine figure, because gold is the preserve of the gods. It's usually the gods who have these kind of gold ornaments, and in the scene that follows, we can see that Aeneas is compared to a god. He's compared to Apollo, to Lycian Apollo, and he too has he's compared to a god who has gold in his hair, line 148, implicat auro. Now this simile is very interesting because it echoes another simile in the first book of the poem, where Dido is compared to Diana, who is of course Apollo's divine sister. So they are matched with each other, and one of the kind of ironies and tragedies of the Dido-Aeneas story is that in another world, in other circumstances, they would have got date matched on the computer, because they're both royal, they're both highly educated, they both lost partners in traumatic circumstances, they've both been in exile, and they're both trying to refound their culture in another place. So actually they're made for each other, but the dramatic circumstances of the time mean that Aeneas cannot in the end help Dido found Carthage, and he has to go to Italy. So that's one of the real tragedies of the book, that actually that they're made for each other, but they can't be together.